Hello once again, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more F1 Championship Edition, and this is part 5 of our career mode with Super Aguri. Today we take on the European Grand Prix around NURBURGRING, and lots of classic tracks in the 2001 6 season. A terrific bunch of a mix of high-speed circuits, technical circuits, and this one truly is a classic, the NURBURGRING. I really do love this track. So looking forward to hopefully getting back into some good form. We had flashes of it in the last episode, but made too many mistakes in Imola, really, and ended up getting lapped. So not brilliant from us there, but let's get into qualifying and see how we get on this weekend.
Here we are once again at the Nürburgring for Saturday qualifying. As usual, we're expecting it to be as exciting and incident-filled as ever. So let's press on with session 1. It's Yuji Ide who is first out onto the circuit.
Here we go then, let's take you on a lap of the Nürburgring. I think, was it 2016 the last time we had a race around here, or did we? I can't remember. I don't think we did go there in 2020 in the COVID hit season, did we? I mean, we might well have done. Was it the Eiffel Grand Prix? It might well have been at the Nürburgring, but yeah, that season just sort of blurs into one because we had so many Grand Prix. We did go there, didn't we? Because it was one of the ones Hulkenberg took part in. So 2020 was the last time that we were there, but before that, I think it was 2016. And it is a really, really great circuit, and I got to know it a lot better actually in my recent series of Gran Turismo 7, and I actually managed to drive the old style Nürburgring a lot as well, which was quite nice. Where of course you come up this hill here through the chicane and then off to the left there instead of round this final corner. But this isn't a bad lap, you know. As we come up to the line, it is going to be a 132.4, which is much quicker than Yuji Ide. So, a good start for us here, which is what we needed. We didn't want to be having to push the limits too far. So Liuzzi goes quicker than us, but I don't think insurmountable.
Nico Rosberg posts a new lap.
Villeneuve goes quickest now with a 130.4.
He'll be reasonably happy with that.
Even though that felt like a slow sector, that was 0.3 quicker than our last run through there. So we might as well keep going here. Just trying to take that as flat as we could. This corner we had a little step out of the car this time, much better.
Right now are Juan Pablo Montoya,
managed to pull it in, and there you go, a nice half-second improvement so far on the time.
Felipe Massa, Jarno Trulli, Rubens Barrichello, Jenson Button, Christian Albers.
That was nice, and this is going to be a much better lap time if we can keep it going, and we can, and we come up to the line. What's it going to be this time? It's a 131.5, which is only a second and a half off Juan Pablo Montoya. Let's see how we get on in this third flying lap. Of course, we are going to run out of fuel. That's the big issue, but
the car was all over.
We I'm not too wide there, so we'll head back to the pit lane, but you can see we are 2.7 seconds quicker than Yuji Ide at the moment. We are 18th, So we are going to have to find a little bit of time. Let's see, 1:30.9, so we are going to have to find quite a bit of time, but we are a lot faster than the other guys around us. Barrichello down in 16th at the moment and in trouble. But let's see how we get on in our next group of laps.
Lap right now are Nick Heidfeld.
You might as well stay with us for the action.
UGE Day.
So 1:30.8 is what we're looking at the moment. Let's see how we get on through the first sector. I think we can make improvements there. We've got a brand new set of boots on, of course. That's not bad. I think this is going to be a decent improvement, you know. And it was. It's those corners there where we go a little bit wide. That's where we're losing most of our time at the moment. Oh, a little bit too wide there. That's not great. Let's see if we can flat out this corner. Yeah, we can. That's pretty good. Right, let's see what we got. Matched our second sector time, so we're still about half a second up overall. It's okay, a little bit of understeer through there.
Finishes his fast lap. He should be very pleased with himself.
Right, we come up to the line. It's going to be in the 1:31s, 1:31.2. We can do slightly better than that, I think. We're not too far off Rubens Barrichello's time. Not a bad first sector. You can see we're catching up to that little gaggle of cars up ahead. So half a tenth up in the first sector. It's all going to be about what we can do in this second sector. Try and pull this corner off beautifully. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We can flat out it up here. And then carried as much speed as we can. Oh, we just pulled it too tight. So trying to not use as much fuel here.
Nick Heidfeld finishes his flying lap. He should be satisfied.
Right,
with
here
that.
we go then. We've got one more chance. On this beautiful circuit. Mark Webber is currently the man on the bubble.
Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. Not bad, but not great. He'll be reasonably happy with that.
It would be a huge shock if Barrichello went out in Q1, but it looks quite likely at the moment. But I don't know if this car is going to last. Barrichello does go fine. So Christian Klein, that's on the bubble. But yeah, as I say, I don't think we're going to have quite enough fuel to do it. This lap isn't good enough anyway, really. Giving it our best go, but
Jenson Button completes his flying lap. He's done okay.
That's okay.
There. Not bad at all.
on the power nice and early. It is a much better second sector, but will the car keep going all the way to the end of the lap?
Completes a fast lap. He's made quite an impact with that lap.
I'm not sure. Oh no! Wide through the final corner, we come up to the line. It's not quite enough, but a
This
1:30.9
is his fast lap.
is what we
Should be
get.
satisfied with that.
It was a decent lap, but not quite enough. 4/10 off the pace, and I think that final corner could have done it, and annoyingly, we did have enough fuel the whole time, but there you go. We are out in Q1, as expected.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
But we were only a 10th off Mark Webber. I do feel like we have got the pace in Q2. We're switching to hard tyres. I did remember that sort of strategy. So they'll last longer in the race, of course, now.
This session will determine the grid positions 16 to 11, with the top 10 drivers going through to the final shootout session.
Let's see who gets through.
We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying
Ooh.
in a few moments.
So Michael Schumacher does not set a time in Q2. He's out in 16th, and Barrichello struggled to get through Q1. He's out in Q2. He goes out along with Klein, Coulthard, Villeneuve, and Liuzzi. Rosberg making it through at the top 10. That's a shock.
Stage, the slate is wiped clean, and the 10 remaining drivers each have an equal opportunity to try and get that all-important pole position.
And Button was quickest in Q2.
So there we have it, from 10th
wow,
to pole.
look at that.
Like this. It's been an exciting and busy hour of qualifying with some interesting results. We've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you for tomorrow's race.
Well, Giancarlo Fisichella takes a pole position from Nick Heidfeld in second. Jenson Button starts third. Montoya fourth. Raikkonen fifth. Massa in sixth there. Alonso seventh. Trulli eighth. Schumacher ninth. And Rosberg in 10th place. Very, very interesting. But, well, here we go for the race. We are going to go for that overcut once again. Seems to work quite well.
To the world-famous Nürburgring for this year's European Grand Prix. Germany has the honour of hosting 2 Grand Prix, but there are strict rules that a country can only host 1 race per year. So the Nürburgring's race is the European Grand Prix. The Nürburgring doesn't have the glamour of Monaco, the location of Montreal, or the weather of Melbourne, but what it does have is the ability to put on some truly thrilling races. It's a clear day here at the moment, good visibility for the drivers. Giancarlo Fisichella will start from pole. Second is Nick Heidfeld. Jenson Button goes from third. Juan Pablo Montoya completes row 2. Fifth is Kimi Raikkonen. Felipe Massa takes 6th. Fernando Alonso is 7th. Jarno Trulli occupies 8th on the grid.
The grid is clear, the drivers are ready. So the cars begin the parade lap.
Well, waiting patiently on the grid. We'll switch to our traction control 3 setting. And starting just behind Michael Schumacher. That's going to be an interesting one. Whether we can race with him today and follow him through the field. I think that's going to be a key feature.
Remember, you don't have 100% grip yet as the tyres aren't fully warmed up. Tyre blankets can only do so much.
But yeah, it's nervy. It's definitely that. We need a result this Grand Prix. I know there's no pressure in Super Aguri, but we need to start outperforming ED again, and it certainly feels like a great opportunity to do just that.
Remember, the tyre will start cooling whilst you wait for the other drivers to assemble on the grid.
Need to make sure that the tyres are... Whoa!
Primary concern for this race is to finish safely. Bring the car back in one piece, please.
The car all over the place on this formation lap. And quite a gap developing between, I think it's Trulli and well, it's Alonso actually, and Felipe Massa. But yeah, really important that we try and keep it clean today. This tyre's up to an excellent temperature. Just going to give us a good launch. Try and get ahead of Webber. Maybe even Schumacher at turn 1 and then keep it clean for the first lap. This is where we can definitely lose a wheel. We can lose a front wing. None of which we want to be doing. We've got the hard tyres on, which is going to give us a nice little advantage of tyre wear. So here we go. Exciting times.
Oil pressure looks good, temperature looks good, everything's ready to go. Good luck with the first part of the race. See you at the first pit stop.
We line up like a man on a mission behind Michael Schumacher. Here we go.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race.
Lights out, away we go here in Germany. It's an excellent start off the grid, and we are past Michael Schumacher. But look at this, this is back to the early races of the season, making great gains at the first corner. We come in towards turn 1, nearly make contact, but we're okay.
And behind him is Heidfeld. Next,
we got the car slowed down just in time. Up into the top 10 now. A little bit wide there. Oh, Rosberg nearly took us out there, but a little bit of understeer on this first lap, sorry. We got Coulthard just behind us. We're up to 11th as it stands. It was an excellent start off the line, and we managed to find a lovely gap to go down the inside of turn 1, and Coulthard now pressuring us as we've got Villeneuve and Rosberg back there as well. We just need to make sure that we're doing our thing, racing our race, and try not to worry about those guys behind. But this is more like it. That's what we like to see. So, Barrichello is the car ahead. Trulli up there as well. We know we're going to slide a little bit into that corner. The idea is that we're going to have to keep control of that and be aware of that going into the rest of this Grand Prix. And it's Jack Villeneuve having a little look at us, but Nick Heidfeld still up there in the podium paying position, I believe. We will hear James Allen's rundown for the top 8 momentarily.
With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Fisichella leads, Heidfeld is second. And it looks as though there's some sort of incident at the Castrol S. One of the Midlands has locked horns with the barrier. It's Montero! He's sustained quite a bit of damage to his rear wing there. He may be able to get it back to the pits and replace it, but it's going to cost him a lot of time. That's the end of his race today, and he will be devastated.
Well,
that's improvement of about 3.5 seconds in sector 1.
Montero out of the race in sector 1. That's a shame for him, but a shame for us trying to listen to who the top 8 were. I'm sure we will get an update soon, but I can see on the mini-map that Heidfeld is still ahead of Jenson Button, so Heidfeld in second here. Excellent race for the Germans so far. And speaking of Germans, we are still ahead of Michael Schumacher, who's not quite cutting his way through the field as you'd expect so far. You can see him, he's a couple of places behind us at the moment. Mid 1 or 2 places up. Yeah, we've got to make sure that we do not cut any corners at any cost. There's Coulthard having a little... Oh, it's not Coulthard, it's Villeneuve. Having a little look there, but didn't quite manage it.
As the drivers start their third lap, Fisichella leads, Heidfeld is second, Button is third, Montoya fourth, Felipe Massa is fifth, Alonso sixth, in seventh is Raikkonen, next is Ralf Schumacher.
Well, side-by-side action with Villeneuve there, that could have ended badly, and Schumacher now getting involved. Ralf Schumacher is in that top 8. Getting the final point as it stands. But our tyres should be lasting the entirety of this Grand Prix now, rather than wearing off after a lap, which is what they have been doing on the softs. Yeah, Villeneuve right in our slipstream. Schumacher there as well. Is he going to have a little go? No, not yet. Making a Super Aguri train here.
Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. In seventh is Raikkonen. Next is Ralf Schumacher.
Well, scary times here. We've got the 7-time world champion right behind us, and he'll be looking to slipstream and go down the inside potentially here. We leave a little bit of room. I think he is still there, but we managed to stay ahead for now. People are coming into the pits, including Fernando Alonso and Jenson Button. Yeah, possibly going to have a look at us here, but we are defending valiantly at the moment. Because we know a couple of retirements and we could be in the points. That's how important this on-track battle is at the moment, and although we are holding up everybody that's behind us, we're sticking to our own race, and we're doing alright at the moment. Well, unbelievable. We've done it again. We've spun at a crucial time.
Sitting right down the field at 17.
That is gutting, because we were possibly on for some really good positions there, had there been a couple of retirements.
Fisichella leads. Button is second. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. He's up from fourth. Massa fourth. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. That's a gain of 1 place. Trulli seventh. Heidfeld is in 8th place.
13th position. Don't get overexcited about moving up the field. We need to finish today.
Sixth. Alonso seventh. You're 8th.
Well, we are running in the top 8.
Stop on this lap.
And we are running very, very quickly out there at the moment. Pretty much on leader's pace. So, can we make up for that spin earlier on? If we stay out there perhaps another lap, what would be the ramifications to that? Would we manage to come out in front of some of the cars further back? I'm really not sure. Because we are definitely at a decent pace here. Oh, we've got an engine failure up ahead. Well, I think that's Heidfeld. What a shame. What a shame. We are going to come into the pits this lap.
We're now 3/4 of the way into this race.
Because,
Fisichella leads.
yeah, I didn't want to be battling with
Third is Juan Pablo
Barrichello over
Massa
what essentially wasn't
Kimi
a
Räikkönen
position,
fifth.
but here we go.
Also sixth. Barrichello is seventh. That's a gain of 2 places. You're eighth.
Well, 7.7 seconds, that's a pretty good stationary lap. Stationary pit stop, but we are down all the way to 18th place.
Take it easy out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Whilst they're
But on brand new tyres, I'm hoping we can maybe make some moves up the order here. Well, closing in on Mark Webber. Up ahead. Well, of course, we started just behind on the grid.
Fisichella in first place has started his final
It's whether we can get in before the end of the race.
Last lap. He's looking good for the win.
Fisichella looks like he's going to win.
Behind him in second place.
Look at that. That was an awesome corner. Everything's starting to come together now as we're on light fuel. It's all going to be about the first corner, really. That's where we're going to have our chance. So here we go. Can we get into position to overtake Mark Webber? I don't think so. I think we're too far back. Just don't have the straight line speed to compete. But we do manage to go round him, round turn 2. Awesome move on the Australian Williams driver there. A little bit wide there, but we should manage to stay in front. Can we reach Scott speed by the end of this Grand Prix? I don't know, but we're absolutely flying at the moment in terms of our levels.
He's done it. Fisichella powers across the line in first place. 10 points. Button will take second.
And Button takes a second consecutive second place. And he's going to be right back into the championship picture. Oh, this is just brilliant stuff. But we're not going to quite manage to get Scott speed, I don't think. It's our best second sector of the race. This is our best lap of the race so far. But Vid Antonio Liuzzi is going to be the one that wins out of the new teams. Oh no! Final corner! We've binned it! Oh my god! What have we done? Oh no! Oh dear.
It's been a captivating weekend here at the Nürburgring. Plenty of action, plenty of surprises. It's been a brilliant weekend of racing here in Germany. The tens of thousands of F1 fans that travel here from all over Europe have seen a great spectacle today, and they'll be going home happy. I've enjoyed it immensely, and we hope you have too. We'll see you again in only 7 days' time in Barcelona, where the 2005 world champion Fernando Alonso will be looking to seal a home victory in front of his loyal fans. Until next week, goodbye and take care.
I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted because although it's only 2 places we've lost, that, or 3 places, I mean, that race could have been a lot more full stop. Again, we just keep making these little mistakes and we can't afford to keep making them. It's been a real tough start of the season. Fisichella is now Drivers' Championship leader. Montoya there in second. Schumacher down to third, Button fourth now. Raikkonen fifth. We are still in 19th position. Not good. Absolutely gutted. What did they have to say about that? They said it was a good race. Okay, we'll settle for it then. Recruitment-wise, still nothing in there. Nothing we can do about that. But yes, of course, we've got the Spanish Grand Prix up next without the chicane, so it should be a decent run round Catalonia. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.